Hey guys, Kathy the Magic back again, and wanted to run an idea I had by you guys, just get your feedback. We all know that SPS has been taking a hit lately. If we check out Splinter cards, we can see SPS has fallen under a penny. And one of the things that I've thought about is we really need to have more use cases for SPS, more burning mechanisms for SPS. Um, so one of the things that I thought is besides the flywheel, where people are burning SPS for DEC, which people probably won't do at these prices, what if we could burn SPS to get glint? So you would burn SPS, you could convert it to glint, and then you could go and you could buy items from the glint store. So just to kind of take a look at the idea that I had, for every $1 in SPS that you burn, regardless of what the SPS price is, you burn $1 worth of SPS and you receive 2,000 glint. So right now with SPS at a penny, you would be burning, 100 SPS to get 2,000 glint. So what would this mean for cost for purchasing items from the store? So if you were just to go to purchase merits out of the guild store, your first batch, 2,000 merits would be 2,000 glint. So that 2,000 glint would basically be $1 in SPS. So you would spend $1 in SPS and get 2,000 glint. You could convert that to 2,000 merits and get a Gladius case. For your second batch, since the price goes up by 50%, you would have to spend $1.50 in SPS to get the 2,000 merits to get another Gladius case, and then the cost goes up from there. So it looks like at least for the first two, maybe three batches of merits, that really wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, if you look at a Gladius case as basically a pack of cards, you could get a pack of cards for $1. You could get your next pack of cards for $1.50, and then your third for $2.25. So I think it would be kind of an attractive price, at least for the first two batches of merits, to be able to spend, a little bit of SPS, pick up a couple Gladius cases, and build up your Gladiator cards. Now for your rarity draws, what would the costs look like? So a common rarity chest where you get one card costs 100 glint. So that 100 glint would translate, if you spend $1 and get 2,000 glint, each common rarity chest would cost you about 5 cents or 5 SPS. And this seems about right. If you think about it in game, commons typically should run somewhere around the 5-cent range. For rares, you're looking at, the 500 glint cost, so that would cost you 25 cents in SPS. So once again, a 25-cent rare seems reasonable. Epics would cost 5,000 glint, so that's about $2.50. And then your legendary cards, if you wanted to just buy them in SPS, you would need to spend $12.50 in SPS to get that 25,000 glint. Now, one of the things people might say is, oh, well, then bots will just, farm the cards if they can just buy glint. Well, they really can't. There really is no incentive to, because they would have to, for one, they're going to have to spend $2.50 for every epic, and for every legendary, they're going to have to spend $12.50, which means they're going to have a lot of unstaked SPS. So they're either would have to just have it and not have it staked, which doesn't make sense. I don't know why a bot would not have staked SPS to, to earn in ranked rewards. So they would have to go out and they would have to purchase that amount of SPS. So there's really no way or no real incentive for them to farm them. One thing that I thought of too that would be kind of useful for this is, I'm looking at my own example with my $10 account. I'm only earning about 40 glint per battle. If I want to get a legendary card, I've got to win like over 600 battles to get enough glint to get one legendary card. Now let's say through playing every season, playing the entire season, and then my end of season rewards, say I end up with, 8,000, 10,000, 12,000 glint. Maybe I want to just say, you know what, I really want to get a legendary card. I want to buy the other 12 or 13,000 glint. I'll spend a little bit of money because I really want to get a legendary card, and I don't feel like waiting for me to win another several hundred battles, to be able to get that card. So this might be a case where, players, if they're close to that next tier item that they want to get in the store, and they don't have the time to play, they don't have, the amount of glint per battle won to really make it worthwhile, especially if you're going for a title or something like that. You have no chance really of getting a million glint. Of course, it really would make a lot of sense to try to buy a title. Even at these prices, I think a million glint, you're looking at $500. But for like, an ultimate chest or something like that, like for me, if I'm earning 40 glint per battle, maybe I just want to spend, a dollar or two in SPS to be able to, get that 2,500 glint to, roll the dice and see what I get. So for your chest costs, the minor chest costs 150 glint. So that would equate to, it would cost you about 7.5 cents or, 7.5 SPS just to get a minor chest. For a major chest, you're looking at about 38 cents to get a major chest, and then $1.25 for an ultimate chest. So once again, I really don't think there's any fear of bots farming these, because they would have to burn a lot of SPS, and even for like an ultimate chest, if you spend $1.25 for each chest, you're not going to get $1.25 back in each chest that you buy. You're not going to get anywhere near that. You've got a very, very, very small chance of hitting one of the jackpots. And even then, if you get a beta pack, that's what, $8, $10. So it doesn't really make sense to farm the chests, but I think it does make sense to at least give players the option of buying, whatever amount of glint they want to try to try for something. Maybe there's somebody that says, hey, you know what, I don't have time to play. I want to get 2 ultimate chests. I'll spend, 250 in SPS and just see what I get. At least give people that option. I think it would be something that players would go for. I think a lot of players would go for, especially the rare draws, to try to top off their summoners, get their summoners leveled. So, at an SPS cost at basically 25 cents per rare draw, I think that's something that would be real attractive for players. And then once again, they're going to add more and more items to the glint store. So as they add more items, more desirable things, I think that would, make an increased demand for players to want to, burn small amounts of SPS to get some glint, to get some items from the store. And if they wanted to, the team could also say, okay, maybe there's a daily cap where you can't spend more than 5 SPS a day or $10 in SPS a day. If they wanted to, they could cap the 24-hour spending a limit that you have if they felt that that was necessary. But just wanted to run this past you guys, get your thoughts. Please leave comments. Do you like the idea? Do you not like the idea? How would you tweak it? Like I said, I just kind of threw out, $1 for 2,000 glint because it seemed to make the rarity draws pretty close to what, cards pretty much should sell for or have been selling for in the past in the market. So please leave thoughts and comments, and as always, stay the course, keep on forging, have fun. I'll see you again soon. Take care.